Anthony Davis, one of the most unique talents in the NBA. I see a lot of myself in him. I can't wait to face him and see if I can get the upper hand. I know I'm still a rookie, but it's the ultimate test to see where my game is at right now. And I live for these moments. So bring it on, Brow.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. "15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Freak in at power forward. Irving is out there with Jefferson. Then it's Mozgov. And it's James in at small forward. Here's Davis. No good on that last second attempt. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pelicans lead by 8. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player.
It was definitely a hard decision. I had to sit down with my family and weigh the options and really take the time to figure out what's best for me. It was tough. I mean, I loved my team, my coaches, and just the whole college experience, you know. But on the other hand, there's always a risk of injury, you know. I just felt like I was ready to take my game to the next level, so why wait? And I think it turned out for the best. No regrets.
Well, with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories.
The case and the landscape that we find ourselves in. But, you know, there's something to be said for developing all 4 years in college when that's the best route for an individual player. Nowadays, I think, unfairly so, there's a ton of pressure on young guys sometimes to leave prematurely. We'll see if Freak's decision pays off for him long term.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Freak, he's in at power forward. Jefferson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand, was the architect behind the Warriors' offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
James outside. Left side Irving. Here's Freak, and it's blocked.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And it's Cole missing. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Freak. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Mozgov with the block. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Freak. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Rockets.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are. Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Cole.
Drew Holiday.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Mozgov kicks to Jefferson. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Freak passes to Mozgov, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain ball. The Cavaliers leading.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Picked by Mozgov. Irving dishes to Freak, and the shot is good. Freak's got 5.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Outside Irving. He feeds it to Freak. Tries it from 9. Here's Mozgov. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
New Orleans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Pelicans trail. Evans kicks to Cole. Dexter with it, working on James. Inside, Anderson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Anderson's got 10 points in the game.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
A nice shot by Irving.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Cole kicks to Dexter. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Pass to LeBron. Picked by Mozgov. There's Freak. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. 7 points in the game.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Evans against Jefferson. It's Anderson with the drive, and that one's good. Anderson's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
James outside. 4 seconds left, and that one is hammered home.
Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that.
And the first half comes to a close.
I'm here with Kevin Love, and great effort out there tonight. Just a quick question. You guys did a tremendous job chipping away at that big deficit you faced early on. What changed?
Oh, man, we just executed, got good shots, and got stops. That was really it.
A winded Kevin Love.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground. Position here for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Ashik. Anderson comes in for Alexis Ajinça. Evans, he's checked in for Quincy Dexter. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov. He's checked in for Verejao. Freak comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jefferson in for Smith. The big men are Anderson and Davis. Norris Cole is out there with Tyreek Evans. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. For New Orleans, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Before getting dinged up, Ryan Anderson was rolling. I mean, over the first few seasons of his career, improved in efficiency in all areas. Then he had the back injury, and last season his shooting percentages really went south.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Evans passes to Cole. Back to Evans. Anderson, a screen on Jefferson. Shot off the screen, and it's Anderson that time on the assist by Evans. Evans has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
For the lead, here's Gordon, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. In third, the Cavaliers.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game score, was down to 13 a game last season.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Cole. James dishes to Jefferson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Freak missing.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
14 feet away, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ajinça's got 6. Yeah, on the topic of Eric Gordon, one would think he's still young and talented enough to be a difference maker with any team. He just has to stay healthy. That really is the bottom line. He's got to keep his health.
Kevin, the truth is, though he's had a number of injuries, they've all been different. It isn't one chronic thing. So with a little good luck, we could see him shine once more.
Ajinça, the basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 7th assist in the game. Irving kicks to Freak. Can they get it? It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Anderson passes to Evans. Here's Davis. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 16.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
That's in. The Pelican lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Irving. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pelicans lead by 6. And we're coming. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what, and we saw good.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?